to ICE officers, mistaking a Durango father for someone else, ending with his arrest and that of his two children. That's one headline coming out of federal court today as a lawsuit challenges ICE's actions in our state. 4 people detained by ICE this year filed the federal lawsuit after they were taken into custody without a warrant. The plaintiffs are a 43-year-old man, husband and father to 4 U.S. citizen children, a 19-year-old DACA recipient and college student, a 36-year-old asylum seeker, and a 32-year-old father and business owner. Alan Janae, digging into this lawsuit for us tonight, joins us now. And Alan, the lawsuit claims these arrests come down to a Trump administration directive for ICE to arrest like 3,000 people a day.
And legal and immigrant advocates claim as ICE tries to do that, it is trampling rights and violating its own policies. ICE today answered in federal court in Denver, saying its mission is to take criminal aliens out of the community. And ICE Supervisor Gregory Davies says, "We will not arrest someone who is going through immigration proceedings when they comply with those proceedings." But the family in Durango is in the process of applying for asylum and, by all indications, complying, which makes that incident another that is drawing questions about ICE actions in Colorado.
That's illegal, sir. That's hidden.
This was part of the aftermath. A federal agent reacting angrily to a protester Monday night after protesters showed up outside a Durango detention facility where laborer Fernando Jaramillo Solano and his 15-year-old son and 12-year-old daughter were taken. The 3 had been picked up as the children were on their way to school in the morning.
In our local database, he has no criminal history, and that we could find for him or his children.
Durango's police chief Thursday explained to city leaders what he knew about the case and the conflict.
We are disappointed by the behaviors and display by agents and several protesters alike.
As the protest unfolded, they would not release Jaramillo Solano or the children. The chief says he asked multiple times if he could retrieve the children.
Again, I called the ICE supervisor and asked if we could facilitate the release of the children. And State Patrol Major and I could go in there and get the kids and release them to their mother, and they said no.
Immigrant advocate Matt Carkett says it's another example of the situation immigrants are in.
Asylum seekers like these, they are following all the rules. They're going through the system, the very difficult immigration system, I might add, to the best of their abilities, doing it by the books. And the fact that they did not rectify the situation and release them is just testament to them thinking that they can do whatever they want.
We know they're getting pressure to amp up their numbers.
The ACLU is bringing the lawsuit on behalf of several people picked up this year. They allege the law requires ICE can only arrest people without a warrant when they have probable cause the person is in the U.S. unlawfully and there's probable cause that the person is a flight risk. Among those the ACLU represents, Caroline Diaz-Goncalves, in the U.S. since the age of 7, pulled over for a traffic violation, then taken into custody in Mesa County.
19-year-old student who's been brought to this country. She's a dreamer. She's a scholarship student at university. She and her family have applied for asylum. There's no world in which ICE can claim that she was a flight risk.
But the U.S. Attorney's Office said in its response to the ACLU lawsuit, Congress has authorized immigration officials to interrogate individuals and to conduct arrests with or without a warrant. Well, in court today, Senior Judge Arbrook Jackson said he was concerned that ICE is not following its own policy guidelines, which ICE has previously stated. He cited statements made by White House Senior Advisor Stephen Miller that the administration has the right without reservation to pick up anyone in the country illegally. Judge Jackson said he recognized the urgency of this ruling in the case, and he said he will make his decision soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Alan, thank you.